Hey guys, how's it going? Jacob here with your average dose of video games. We're gonna go ahead and be playing some Biomutant. This game just came out today. I've already seen some early reviews. They're kind of skeptical, to be honest with you. And I figured, you know what, we're gonna just go ahead and dive right in here. I want to play it anyway. So we're just gonna go right in here. We're gonna play on easy, see how it goes. The graphics so far, I mean, from the videos I've seen, the menu, these little cutscenes, pretty cool. So, let's see what we got.
Encode your DNA.
Alright, so this is all, let's see. Okay, so this is the breed you want. Okay, and this does affect your statistics. And intellect goes down. I don't like the way that looks. Hyla looks mean, man, but that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do a Hyla. Alright, so we can define character starting attributes.
Define your genetic structure.
Okay, so looks like on the right is what you start with. And then you can just kind of... And we're just gonna, you know... I think charisma and intellect is gonna be awesome. Health and armor would be pretty cool too. Let's go ahead and actually bump that up though a little bit. Look at this. This guy, he's been working out up top. Okay. So let's go ahead and confirm that.
Genetic resilience.
Oh. Genetic resilience. Oh boy. I don't know. I guess we'll put him a little bit towards radioactive. I guess that's okay, right?
Choose your fur style.
Oh, fur style. Just kind of right in there. I like that one. Oh wait, oops, I hit customize.
Pick your main color.
Main color? I don't know, the red looked pretty sweet. Just go with a nice deep red.
Choose your detail color.
Secondary color. Oh, I can make him green. That's some pretty interesting red and green there going on. I mean, the white looks so good with the red though. That's just like no fun, right? Just make him green.
Pick a mercenary.
All right, so I believe it was the mercenary we got for free with the DLC or pre-order bonus.
Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak.
But that is really
Saboteur.
cool.
Sentinel. Psyfreak.
Yeah, I'm really liking that.
Psyfreak chosen.
All right, so we are ready to
good.
start. All right, so apparently there is, from what I understood, there's all these little like tutorials and stuff. So
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
So the cool thing is,
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
oh, that's depressing. You just stop living, I guess, if you don't want to make choices, which I guess actually makes sense in the grand
But
scheme
for
of things.
you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Huh.
can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
He looks much cooler than you do.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same, with the difference being I'm the better half.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Oh. It's one way to get rid of their conscience. Okay. So we are
Yes, left
dark.
can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Man-eater's meat.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So, Furul. That's what they're gonna call that. So I have... Phoenix Flight. Oh, and he hit me. Holy crap. Panther Sweep. I am not dodging very well. Split his sword or bat or whatever you want to call it is wooden.
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Apparently, I am not strong enough to defeat him.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
So, one thing there, oh, is that gonna blow up? I kind of wish that we would have kept fighting him a little bit. These beginning parts, instead of, I guess, letting us thrive and really fill out the game a little bit there.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
There we go. Here's some more action. Move towards an enemy to target them with melee attacks. Okay. Aim the camera towards an enemy to target them with ranged attacks. And R is to reload. Okay. To use an ability while pressing and holding the middle mouse button. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Oh. So the Kai energy stuff is pretty cool.
You've used up all your key energy.
Oh, key. Is that what they how they pronounce it? Yeah, so I'm glad we get to have some bit of combat there. Just felt like there's a lot of, so far, I know, I guess this is a tutorial. It's like you walk a little bit and then it's like another cutscene. A lot of text that's telling you how to do what to do. Okay, so this is an add-on. So, okay, so I can hit F to equip. Okay, so if we... Okay, so this is our inventory. So if you guys have seen any of the other reviews, this menu here is just, it doesn't reflect the game at all. Yeah, just seems... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be in here yet because it's telling me a lot of stuff that I don't even have. However, I was just looking. Oh, okay, so you can change stuff about your character. Guess let's just save real quick. I don't know if this has autosave or not. That whole menu though, it just does not, like, I almost expected kind of like a oh, okay, so your health doesn't automatically heal. So I guess we'll go ahead and just take all. You can use a bandage by holding the quick select menu input and selecting it. Okay, that's what I was trying to get up open earlier. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that menu just seems really weird. So it wants me to climb the chain. Can I go through this door? Can. Is there anything special back here? What? There's something in the... Oh, energy pack. Huh. Okay. So it doesn't look like there is anything else here.
Good thing you're strong. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment, changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attacks. The enemy attacks and you see lightning bolts flash above your head. Press Q. Oh, okay. Well, that guy went down really quick. Alright, so we got loot. So interact. Dandy candy. Okay, and that's just more consumables and stuff.
Unpopular.
Ah. Forgot to reload. I think mods would definitely make this game better. Especially, I guess you can just hit a button to loot all, but just usually grab anything and everything anyway. There wasn't anything over this way, right? Nope. Okay, so I gotta hit this guy with a melee attack. Oh no. No, he's done for now. I don't know if I'm 100% loving the size so far. We do get an upgrade point though. Alright, so let's see. Oh, okay, so that is stats from items and gear. I'm like, why is that, Luck is probably pretty good, too. We're gonna go ahead and increase Charisma. Oh, we get special attacks. So let's see, what do we got ranged? Okay, so we can't do anything. Finish your melee chain by fan firing your gun. So Alt, right click, left click. Guess we'll try this one. Once you have more upgrade points, remember to spend them on perks. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue. So, oh, this guy got some energy pack. That
Look,
up my...
an emergency box from the once was a rare sight.
My mana or whatever you call that, K, I don't know. I already forget.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh, am I supposed to... Oh, okay. I didn't see the right mouse button there.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Ah, so we can double jump.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Oh.
Who could stand against that?
Okay, so these are mutations. Let's see. Oh, guess that guy doesn't have anything. Let's see. Okay. Although I do I get back to? Oh, here we go. Character. Ah, so in mutations, this is how you unlock new psi powers. So, okay. We got a spark bolt. Oh, we can't afford that. Oh, the blaze looks really sweet though. Just freeze. Oh, look, you can levitate. Be like Doctor Strange there. Telekinesis, super cool. And then actually shooting spark like the Emperor. Okay. So you can upgrade resistance. So I don't have enough. Oh, okay. So that costs actually sight points. I don't know if I like that one. We'll get this one.
Do you want to get?
Yeah, okay. So I can then technically just, you know, change that to Alt then. So now if I hit my middle mouse button, then Alt, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Their menu, though, is definitely needs some improvements, which, I mean, they could make over time. I'm not a huge fan of it. Like, right now, might get better and easier as we're playing. It just seems like there's a lot there with easy to get lost and confused.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
It's through this door.
Not open.
No. Hey, these are puzzles. All right. Oops. Ah, you can't go back. I accidentally hit spacebar twice. All right, so we can rotate the node, press Q and E. Rotate each of the nodes so that the colors match each other. So, oop.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Alright, so now we can get out of here.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
I was hoping I was gonna electrify the whole room. Let's see what's through here. Oh. Perfectly countering enemy attack will stun them. Okay.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh man. I thought the gun thing would be cool, but at the moment, I don't know, it almost seems like swords might be better.
Oh, ouch! Your key energy is all used up. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Take all this stuff.
Might not need that now, but you will later.
Clink, waste.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oh, I'm a little tight now.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Can we just take a minute to just laugh at Elvis the furry there? That's actually pretty funny. Guess I gotta go this way here. Ruffle the glitter grass. Alright. Gonna ruffle you, grass. Way down here. This grass ain't glitter grass. Nope, that actually has a little bit of a shine to it. How am I supposed to ruffle the... Oh.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy. You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Merge the nano with the tree. Alright, goodbye, Elvis. Furry. So we go back up this way now. I look like a little rabbit running through the forest here. So like at first I was like, what do I think of this game? And now seeing that, I think that that's great. That was funny. I hope they'll have more surprises like that going through this game.
Now that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his Octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the Tribe War and the situation with the World Eaters.
We got the rod net. No goodies for us to stow over here. Alright, so now all this is saying is get out of the bunker, so...
You're getting the hang of it.
Okay, so we go back this way.
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Give me that XP.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Alright, so we completed the tutorial.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay, so you can place a waypoint. Doesn't look like you can fast travel though. At least not yet. Oh.
Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Jeez.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Oh.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Jeez. So based on our later dark points is what abilities we can unlock with that.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. He believes you share Jagni's view on the world. Regardless, Jagni would welcome someone that had helped them against the Myriad tribe. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright, so now we got a quest. So we can talk to either one of these tribes. I guess we'll go to the Jagni one.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Let's see, do I have mutations? Okay, we can unlock one of these now. That blaze is awesome. Really like that one. Alright. I also noticed up in the top right, it did say saving different times, so we at least have apparently I can't kill these guys. Or I'm not supposed to, I guess. Oh, got an upgrade point. Level 3. You guys are wearing masks. Alright. Some bad mojo there. Let's see, so we can level up. I'm gonna go ahead and
you're happy about it.
level up charisma again. I think that's a good place.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. The Sifu is mindful of his time, but thinks you'll just have to find out for yourself if he's willing to spend some of it on you.
Zata is de moi totloho. Kariesne zdatse. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision. He didn't expect that of you. You were born bad so you could do good in this world. That weak mind of yours has made you soft. He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks you to reconsider. Otherwise, you'll be seen as a rival. Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war and offers you a last chance to come back and join when you realize you've picked the wrong side.
My character's just like, no.
And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad Stone Fort before word gets out that you've chosen not to side with them. He disagrees, and the day you meet again, you'll understand why. It's time to say goodbye for now, and if it's not the kind of goodbye that lasts forever, then the next will mean the end for you.
Wow. So, they wanted to destroy the tree, which is funny because, Like, I don't know. I don't know. Usually when I play games, I'm try not to be super evil, I guess. Let's go see what these guys have to say. I think that we have to side with them now. But yeah, I guess if you're unsure of what you want to do, you have to kind of roam the land and think before you go talk to one of these guys, because I don't have a chance to go back, it looks like, which is interesting. Oh, hello.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wanted ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Oh.
Nice shot. You're fresh out of key energy. All fired up.
Got him. Alright, so apparently, though... Yeah, somehow... So we want to go, I guess, up this way and then to the right.
Let's see.
Oh. Or, actually, we want to go the whole way back down here. Because apparently we can't get across from that way. Wonder if these guys spawn, or how long it takes for them to spawn, I guess. Like that big guy that we just killed. Because I can't... Doesn't look like I can go up there and traverse over that. Oh, I can't even... Oh, we can get over here, though. Okay, now it looks like we're at least going the right way. It's interesting. I think that's a bug, because you open up the map and you hit escape and it takes you to the main menu instead of going back. I would expect it to go back to the game. Just another something that could be easily patched.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
What if I decide not to join these guys either? Probably have to pick one of these two guys, I guess. Oh, it says seek protection.
Let's see.
So now that I visited one of these, does that mean like I could fast travel if I wanted to? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, cool. So you could fast travel. That's nice.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the seafood. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
Sibi? Lapanen aging kalman. Gerat na falo hutut mus. Tugay la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. You need to take the struggle to the enemy, or the enemy will bring it to you. When survival is threatened, there's no other option left but war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even though you don't share their values, they hope you'll lead with mercy. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. You were all part of the same tribe once, but without your Muma there as a guide, the disciples turned on each other and formed their own tribes. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help. Even though it's now a different place from a different time, it is a place that'll make you remember.
All right, so now we got an alliance, and man, this place does just look incredibly empty. Before we end part 1 here, though, I just wanted to say that because I read that in the review, and I don't know, they didn't touch about it too much, but this place, holy cow. At least it just, I don't know, looks empty, unfinished. Looks like there's not a whole lot of people here. Maybe I joined the wrong side. I don't know. But all right, well, we're at least inside their village now. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to save here, guys, and we'll just go ahead and save on a new slot. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. Let me know in the comments of what you think about this game. So far, the biggest thing that I've actually just found hilarious was the oh man, I can't even think of his name now. The musician guy. Goodness, I can't. Elvis. There we go. That furry that looked like Elvis. I thought that was hilarious. So far, first impressions, it seems like a pretty fine game. We'll see how it opens up here now that we've played for about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and edit this video for you guys now. We will have part 2 up before too long. So if you're watching this video now, part 2 might already be up. All right, until next time, guys, I will see you. And make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, and make sure that you check us out for more reviews and playthroughs. Until next time, guys, I am Jacob. Have a good one.